This Cairo bakery is under siege. For many Egyptians, just getting their most basic foodstuff, bread, has become a daily ordeal. These people have been waiting since before dawn, and tempers are fraying. For those working behind the bakery's steel bars, the situation is not much better.
بتجيب لي مشاكل عديدة بتوصل لحاجات مش كويسة وبتوصل لعداء مش كويس.
This shop is selling cheap bread subsidized by the government. The price of wheat has doubled in the past year on world markets, and bread is now beyond the budgets of many of the 15 million Egyptians living below the poverty line. In response, the government has just expanded an existing scheme that provides subsidized wheat to selected bakeries. In a normal shop, bread like this costs 10 cents a loaf. But the government's subsidised bread here costs just 1 cent.
There have long been calls in Afghanistan for a bridge over the River Khost. At long last, they have been heard. This autumn, the bridge will be ready and will play an important part in resurrecting the economy of the war-torn country. We couldn't afford it because it was too expensive. The bridge is one of several development projects financed and overseen by the NATO forces in Afghanistan. They've provided new jobs for local people. When the coalition forces started projects here, all men could find jobs. Now all are doing their own work, so there's no problem in our village, and the economy of the people is good now. Solely in Khost province, $91 million was spent by the US last year in improving infrastructure. All efforts are done in the form of a so-called PRT, Provincial Reconstruction Team, where the American NATO forces provide security and finance, together with the US State Department and the development agency USAID. The approximately $15 billion invested since 2001 has meant an economic boom in Afghanistan. The GNP has more than doubled in the last 5 years, and in many areas, like here in Khost, improved conditions have led to a dwindling support for insurgents and the Taliban. We don't have such people that cause problems in our area, and we don't let them live here. But all areas in Khost are not secure. The construction of a road going east from Khost city has been stopped. Before proceeding on, the contractor wants guarantees that it will not be attacked in the next village. Ghanaians are known for their cheerful temperament. Even on sad occasions, as in this funeral in the village of Teberebi, they dance. An area in the middle of the rainforest where life is daily getting harder because the soil under their feet is storing a valuable treasure. Gold. That cherished, precious metal is once again very much in demand. During the last 6 months, its price has shot up by more than 1/3. For the first time in history, an ounce of gold has broken the $1,000 ceiling. The main factor underlying the global market for gold is for adornment and decoration. In India particularly, the demand for jewels is rising fast. Wedding gold is looked upon as life insurance. But for people living in the mining areas of Africa, it is anything but a guarantee of security. Quite the opposite. Here in western Ghana, where there is the largest concentration of mines, the gold rush has done nothing but intensify the poverty of the region. The South African mining company Anglo Gold Ashanti belongs to one of the largest concerns in the industry. It operates open-cast mining operations on a massive scale. As European journalists, we are very warmly received. The firm wants to publicise its expansion projects in the rich north. The World Bank supports investment in gold production, although a mere 3% of the profits made actually flow back into the national coffers of Ghana.
On the streets of Santiago walks a man on a mission. His quest? To reignite the passion of Chileans through music. His name is Mario Rojas, and the sound is cueca. A distinct music and dance at the very heart of Chilean identity. Now beamed to the world through his satellite TV show.
It's a program directed to Chileans who live outside Chile, or abroad. Yes, anywhere in the world, yes.
Modern cueca evolved out of the bars and bordellos of the early 19th century.
The working class in that moment still are. Would come after work, and there was wine, there was food, and women as well, you know. And so, in that popular environment is where the cueca developed.
Some in the church say we're at the dusk of faith. The Pope has made it his mission to revive Catholicism throughout Europe. But while the church is worried, no such concerns exist here. In Lourdes, belief is booming. All of this is here because 150 years ago, a young country girl claimed to have seen a series of visions. After years of investigation, the Catholic Church deemed those apparitions to be the Virgin Mary. And ever since then, Lourdes has become one of Roman Catholicism's biggest attractions, second only to the Vatican. It's the anniversary of the event that put Lourdes on the map. Incredibly, 8 million pilgrims are expected this year. This is the grotto where the Virgin Mary is said to have appeared. Now it's a shrine where the sick and the dying are especially welcomed. For some, it's an extremely emotional experience.